We started off on the first day and got into a rhythm, and as we set out, that I was surprised that I was actually able to keep up and be able to be in the middle to even doing quite well in the ride, and just kept trekking along. And there's some fun hills along the way, but the scenery just keeps you going. As that first day came to an end, you just get a ride around the corner. You come across the lake, take your turn into the Eagle Bay camp, and it's just, you're welcomed with a whole team cheering you on, and you feel a huge sense of accomplishment and success, and it's a really neat experience. And I was really proud of how I was able to do that first day. Started going along day 2. Soon as I got on my bike, I was like, wow, my muscles hurt. I'm feeling it. When people kept passing and going ahead, and soon I was near the back of the pack, I was getting a little discouraged along the way, and didn't realize that anything could possibly be wrong with my bike along that part, and kept going, kept plugging away, and finally made it to the lunch stop 50 kilometers in, and had a friend take my bike from me. As soon as he took my bike, he said, "How come your brakes are on?" And I looked at him and said, "That's funny." Not really believing that he was serious, and thinking that it must be a joke because of how slow I've been going. But sure enough, he was quite serious. I did not want to see my bike at that point again. And he took it over to the mechanic. He checked out the bike, and immediately I identified that the rim had been bent, and was riding on the brake the entire 50 kilometers that I had just ridden. I was thankful and relieved in one sense that there was a problem and it wasn't me. That was definitely a relief. But in the other sense, I was so fatigued already by pushing so hard and giving out so much more energy than I needed to be, that I had significant mental block even as far as getting back on that bike and keeping going for another 50 kilometers. So Richard had been along the ride with me. As he continued to think about my experience, it kind of resonated with him as far as how similar it is to the Rwandan education system. You've got amazing students who are ready to thrive, would love to thrive, are trying so hard, they're putting their effort forward, and they're not succeeding, and they're not knowing why. There are so many obstacles along the way, they don't even know their potential. It's been amazing to see how a mechanic or a support crew, similarly to Wellspring, coming alongside and being a supporter, to equip them with the insights and knowledge that can take them to the next level. It's helped me to picture it in a whole different way as well, just because of my experience and recognizing how much effort had to be put forward. I know for the kids that I've seen in Rwanda, it's very similar with the effort that they're putting in. They're trying, they're dedicated, they love to learn, they're hopeful for their future, but they don't know that there's even something necessarily hindering them from getting there until they have been a part of a transforming school scenario with Wellspring, partnering and encouraging and being able to empower these kids to make change, positive change, and to give them the tools that they need to be equipped for the life journey that they're on.